I'm telling you, you can teach yourself to start saying things like, well, what if it does work out?
Right.
I know I'm scared that it's not going to, but what if it does? Because here's the thing. Do you actually know if things are going to work out?
No.
Great. So if you're going to actually presume the negative, then you actually owe it to yourself to also presume the positive, because you don't know. And here's what I'm going to tell you why you need to do this. So you need to start presuming the positive because your brain is wired to help you.
Okay.
Like, nobody gets this. Like, are you somebody that believes in manifesting?
Yes.
Okay, well, you got to
Big
watch it.
time.
You got to watch this, because if you constantly go, fuck, what if this, what if that, what if the other, you're manifesting what you don't want.
Really?
Yes, because I'm going to explain to you what manifesting is. Manifesting's not, let me think about a beach house, and a beach house comes. That's not how this shit works. Manifesting is the intentional act of programming your brain to think different things and to filter the world to help you get what you want. You are literally using manifesting to bring 4 different parts of your brain online to program what your mind sees. So it's a lot like Instagram. So the second I'm like, fuck it, I'm going on a show that's great, and I started like talking all about like I'd already followed, like I just saw so much of your content because social media listens to you.
Right.
The filter changes, and then it shows you what it thinks you want to see.
Right.
We've all experienced that, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Your brain works the same way. The exact same way.
So your brain's like a For You page.
Yes. Yes. Who programs it?
Me.
Yes. And your brain is paying attention to what you're actually saying. So if you're constantly going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, your brain is going to show you more reasons to be afraid. If you go, what if I can figure that out? What if it all works out?
Right.
Those restaurants you go to on a random weekday because you're bored and you want to try something new is the same restaurant that someone else has to wait an entire year to go to for a special occasion. That outfit that you bought because you thought it was adorable and you really wanted it is the same outfit that someone else has been eyeing for months and they just couldn't afford it, and they were saving up and they still couldn't afford it. The body that you take advantage of every single day that you sit there and criticize and complain about is the same body that someone is sitting in a hospital bed right now praying for. Perspective is absolutely everything. Mindset is absolutely everything. Changing your mindset and changing your perspective comes from practicing gratitude every single day. Finding some way to practice gratitude every day will change your perspective shift. I guarantee it. I personally use an app that helps you practice gratitude every day. You do your little entries and you get to see everyone else's entries for the day, and it's insane how much it just brightens your day to see so much positivity. Since using Gratitude Plus, the mindset shift I've had has been insane. Not to mention all the reviews in the App Store literally hype it up so much. That's the first reason I downloaded it. Perspective is absolutely everything.
Positivity is a choice. Gratitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Your emotions, they're a choice. They're your choice because it's your life. So you get to decide how you want to feel. You get to decide what you want to live in, what you want to bring to your life, how you want to feel on a daily basis. Wake up and choose a better life. Choose to feel better. Choose to do better. Because I'm going to tell you this. You are in charge of your life. So make choices, love.
60 seconds of robotic affirmations. You are very deeply loved. You are so deeply loved. You're deeply loved by everybody in your life. Everyone wants to give you things. Everyone wants to be generous. Everyone wants to be kind to you and make sure that you have the easiest life possible, the best life possible. Money flows to you so easily. Money flows to you abundantly. Money loves to come to you and stay with you. You have no attachment to money. You have zero attachment to money. You let go of money so easily and it flows right back to you tenfold. Anything that you give out to the world, you receive tenfold. The more you rest and relax, the more you get to recharge and spend time with your loved ones, and the more money wants to come to you. The more abundance comes to you. The more wealth comes to you. You are so wealthy. You are so abundant. You are so deeply loved. You're a kind and generous person, and people love being around you. People love to be around you. People love to be around you. You are well loved. You are so successful, and anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. Bye.
Probably not going to want to hear this because it's a tough pill to swallow, but if you want to completely change your life and become unrecognizable in 1 year, this is the one thing you need to stop doing. You need to stop breaking your promises to yourself. Kind of funny because we hate being let down by other people when they're flaky, when they say they're going to do something and they don't. But why is it that we don't even think twice when we let ourselves down? And have people gotten so comfortable saying no to others and breaking their promises to others because we've all become so comfortable breaking promises to ourselves? Like when you say you're going to do something, it can be as small as going to bed at the same time, going to the gym 3 times a week, washing your face every morning, and then you don't. You brush it off like it doesn't matter, but it does. Each time you say you're going to do something and then you don't, the only thing you come to trust about yourself is that you don't follow through. And that's why you end up feeling stuck or incapable or like you never achieve anything, but you're not keeping your promises to yourself. Whatever it is, the walk you said you're going to go on every day, the book you said you're finally going to read, going to bed or waking up earlier, you can start small, but just actually do it. Because every time you keep a promise to yourself, even something that small, your brain starts to understand that you are capable of doing things no matter how big or how small or how hard or easy they may seem. Then you start to feel like you can rely on yourself again and you start trusting your own decision. Because the one thing that you can trust is that when you say you're going to do something, you actually will. I'm not saying you need to change your whole life overnight. Just start keeping your promises to yourself every day for the next 30 days and then come back and tell me how much your life improves.
If you believe something's going to be hard for you, it's going to be hard for you. If you believe something's going to be a piece of cake and super easy for you, it's going to be super easy for you. Whatever you're constantly believing and assuming is what will be. I don't think people realize your brain is so powerful. You can literally gaslight yourself into thinking that every single thing that you do is easy for you. Every single new skill, every single hard thing comes easy for you. And that's what will be. Truly. I feel like people always hear everyone talk about mindset and shifting your thoughts to be positive and think like it's all this talk and it's so stupid. But truly, 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 rewiring your brain correctly will take you very far in life. I feel like we always think about things that are deemed as challenging or hard and we tell ourselves immediately, I can't do that, it's too hard. Like it's not gonna work. I'm just not capable of doing that. But we're not even giving ourselves a chance to prove the opposite. Your mindset is everything. If you constantly believe that you can't do hard things, your life sucks, you're never gonna go anywhere, then that's what will be. Control your mindset, shift it to be positive, and watch your life.
If you think of yourself as lucky, you literally see more opportunities. If you think of yourself as unlucky, you miss them.
Is it possible to change how you see yourself?
I do believe in a growth mindset. So I do believe that if this is resonating with you and like you're like, I feel unlucky, I might have this victim self-narrative. I do believe it's possible to change your perception of yourself. And that's starting with small moments of heroism. I think that changing your people skills, saying I don't like people and saying I'm going to find a way to like people. Saying I'm bad at conversation, I'm going to find a way to be good at conversation. To say I'm an awkward person, no, I'm a recovering awkward person. If we can begin to take those tiny experiments and change them one by one, we begin to have small moments of heroism, and that's how we change our self-narratives. If you sit within 25 feet of a high performer, your own performance improves by 15%. Here's the kicker. If you sit within 25 feet of a low performer, your own performance decreases by 30%. This means that our negative emotions are more contagious.
I read something that said, if you're going to overthink, then you should overthink the positives. You should overthink about the best outcome. You should overthink about how good this life could be and how amazing it would be if everything worked out. Because unfortunately, that's how our mind works. The opposite to that. We think about the worst case scenario. We overthink about the mistakes we've made in the past. And we overthink about the stresses that may come in the future. But what if we flip that? I think that's my goal in 2026. To overthink the positives, if that's even possible. And I know some people won't agree with that, and some people will say that's not possible. But I'm willing to give it a try. To think about the best outcome in each scenario in my life. To think about the best in chasing my dream. Think about the best friendships, relationships, places. Instead of focusing on the bad ones. I think that might make me a little bit happier. Or a whole lot happier. I think it will for you too. Let's at least be willing to try. to overthink the positives. When something negative comes, just let it go. Switch it to positive. I don't know. It's just a thought.
For as long as I can remember, I have been fascinated by this relationship between positivity and resilience. And my belief is that if you are an incredibly positive person, you are also an incredibly resilient person. And I think that positivity can sometimes get a bad rap because it can be associated, or rather there are people who associate positivity with being naive or not having a backbone, when really positivity, as I said before, is rooted in resilience. And being a positive person doesn't mean that you avoid discomfort at all costs. It means that when discomfort arises, which it will eventually, hey, that's life, get on board, you remain regulated enough to stabilize and deal with it, as opposed to completely falling apart and collapsing. When something goes wrong, your nervous system goes into threat mode. It goes into fight or flight. That is a normal human response. And when we're in fight or flight mode, the thoughts that come up are, oh my God, nothing is working, I'm behind, this means something about me. And this is where positivity, aka resilience, stops that spiral. Not by denying what's hard, but by reminding you that you are not powerless and you have agency in those kinds of situations. So if you, like me, are a naturally positive person, do not downplay it. It is one of the greatest superpowers you can ever have.